So look, I was moved with compassion for the crowds, for the people. Jesus said they were weary and worn out. They were sheep without a shepherd. And we know that people without a leader do not know their purpose. They do not know where they are going or what they are doing. I want to talk about today Jesus, our leader. And I'm taking it from Galatians 6 and 7. So y'all know, if you do not have direction, you're going to wander into fields where you should not go. If you don't have no direction, you're going to be easily guided into something you shouldn't get yourself into. And that is why we ask in the Lord's Prayer for Him to forgive us our trespass as we forgive those who trespass against us. Because we have walked into the wrong field. We got ourselves caught up in something that we weren't supposed to. We have begun to feast on what was not ours to feast on in this world. I'll say it again. We have begun, and we are doing, and we're feasting upon what is not ours to feast on. It means you boasting and bragging about stuff that you ain't even got, or that's not yours, or you won't have it long, or whatever. Quickly taken away. We all have trespassed across a boundary line. Now, Jesus said the crowds were sheep without a shepherd. He stepped forward as the Messiah to say He was our leader. And He wasn't chosen by the Sadducees or the Pharisees. He was chosen by God the Father. Jesus was chosen by God the Father. God sets up the government, the church, and the home. He sets up authorities and establishes laws. Now, we must respect the leaders with authority in our society. We must honor them, stand behind them, and pray for them. And when there's an election coming up, whether it is to elect the mayor or the president, we must decide what kind of people we want to elect. Will it be a leader with some good ideas, or a leader who is also following Jesus? Because God is the supreme leader. But we have removed God as a leader. That's why we're in chaos, because we do not know who to follow. And God will not be mocked. We will reap what we sow in this life. Leaderless equals purposely, which becomes chaos and confusion. That's why we have racial issues, moral issues, security issues, and all sorts of things. But when we fall in love with Jesus, we realize the color of our skin does not even matter. It can be black, brown, white, purple, whatever. It does not matter. What matters is the soul and what God is doing to change it. God doesn't look at the exterior. Y'all know that. He looks at the heart. And I believe if we want to relieve all this racial tension we got in this world, we got to stay focused and keep our eyes on Jesus. And we got to remember that leaderless equals purposeless. Different makers have a leader. Did y'all catch that? Different makers have a leader. Leaderless people equals purposeless. Different makers, they have a purpose. A purpose to be a difference maker. Make sure you're following Jesus, because that's the only way. Just make sure you're following Jesus. God, help us to follow you. Y'all stay blessed.